Welcome everybody, it's Crisis 169 coming to you live in living color and colors by car, just outside of my business here. Within our video, let's do into articulate, tingle, and maybe make you feel warm and fuzzy at times. Discussion is to open discussions about in gaming in general. This discussion, and I might do these once a month, once a week, I don't know for sure. This is a pilot. Like tomorrow, I'll do my throwback Thursdays. Tomorrow, we're gonna probably discuss the Gaming Crash '83. What my thoughts caused it, what really happened, and how did we get it out of the rut. Stay tuned for that broadcast tomorrow. Um, but today's discussion is discussing the DLC and continuing on about the uncompleted games, but also understanding why they have expansion packs and season passes. Now, PC gamers, this ain't nothing new. It just ain't nothing new to you. Expansion packs have been around hell since World of Warcraft, and way before that. Expansion pack is taking a game, say World of Warcraft, for example, and you give them 10, 20, 30, 50, 60, whatever dollars it is to buy at time. Every year, you can sign up for what they call, expansion packs. They automatically download to your PC, your rig. They install, and you get home, you can start playing them. It takes the open world of World of Warcraft and expands it, like with Skyrim on PC. Skyrim is an open world. Big difference between them and World of Warcraft is that World of Warcraft is like an RTS, real time strategy, where that um, Skyrim and games like that are mostly open world, and you move around with your character. With World of Warcraft, you can, but it's RTS, real-time strategy. But it's not terrible. Not terrible by far. I haven't played World of Warcraft in a long, long time, so it's probably changed a couple 100,000 times. I remember it was really, really young. I remember when it was, young in its infancy. It was good, but it wasn't great for me. But whatever. Over 100 million people play it on PC. And what expansion pack does, it takes the game and expands it, like expansion. It expands the game, it adds more to it. You get more bang for your buck. So you might charge you $20. So okay, here you go. With World of Warcraft, here you go. Thank you. Okay, well, you're at the end of this area. You can continue fighting evil and saving the world of World of Warcraft with $10 more. Okay, thank you. Here you go. And that's what it is. You're paying to expand the game. You're paying to get more value. Because games nowadays are not going to be a plumber. You know, the days of the games of plumbers jumping on top of Goombas and killing them is over with. I'm not against the classics. I'm not against people who play the classics. But you gotta understand, people want bang for the buck. They're not paying $60 to go play a game with your plumber jumping on top of the head of a Goomba. Now, Super Mario Odyssey is pretty good. I played it in GameStop, not bad at all. But what I'm saying is, though, it's not about that simple anymore. There's more things to it than just being, oh my god, it's just this, that, and the other. You know what I mean? Basically, what it is was that you're playing a game that is expanding on itself. Expansion packs and DLCs have been around for the last 10, 15 years, maybe a little less than that. And of course, you ask yourself, why is that? Why is the expansion packs out there? What brought this DLC and downloadable content, DLC and expansion packs and season passes out? Very simple. They want more money. Developer found a way to get more cash out of people. The developer found more ways to get money out of people after the sale, after the original purchase. They found more ways of getting money. There's not a problem with retail. We call in our company, we call it adding on sales. Like I said yesterday, add-on sales with paintbrushes or a tape measure or a chalk line or whatever. You add on sales to get bigger ticket purchase or seat purchase. That's what we call ticket purchase. Okay, and because of that, you expand more income to your company, more income for your employees, and more income for yourself. But there is an issue with that. If you don't deliver the goods with the DLCs, see DLC and people think DLCs and expansion packs are the same. They're not. DLCs are downloadable content that is something that you already have in the game, but they put behind a paywall. Expansion packs are not in the game. They're unlocked through a server that's downloaded to your hard drive, PC. So there's two different scenarios. Season passes are the exact same thing. They'll have a downloadable content. They'll have mostly expansion packs of the game, like an extra multiplayer map in Call of Duty or Halo 3 or whatever game you play. Most of the games have online capabilities. Now, The Witcher 3 was a prime example of what happens when you don't have online capability, but the game has a cult following. The game's like 5 years old. And a couple years ago, they finally got the last DLC pack out, where it has tons of hours of extra gameplay. That is like World of Warcraft to me. But it's harder in my mind. Harder in a sense because it's a great game, great story. You know, WB does great games. But being fair, that game had a cult following the first and second one. So that's different. And EA and Titanfall too. Well, they gave away, I think, one or two DLCs. It's really hard to explain, guys, because DLC has been around for a while. But me being old as I am, I remember when games came out completed 100%. I had to buy them later on. And my question is, why is that happening? It's because we became so needy with, we have to have open world and explosion and bullets and all this other stuff going around. And my God, freaking out about how well we don't have this stuff. We don't have the instant access to this stuff. And I kind of blame ourselves for it. We're the ones that keep pushing developers to do this stuff. And I'm not saying it's 100% our fault and the developer's fault. But when you go to GameStop, okay, and you buy a used game, let's say Shadow of Tomb Raider, for example, that game shouldn't be used at all right now. That game should be 100% brand new purchase because the game's amazing. But you buy it for $55, 50 a little less now if you're Elite War, because that one's going away soon. So if you have an Elite one like I do, God bless you, you save a lot of money. But as an Elite member, Elite Pro member, you get like 20 like $20 off, whatever. 20% off, used games. So you save more money. The problem is, the developer's cost, they don't get no money off that used game sale. Only brand new game sales. So if GameStop, whatever, can sell you that used game, this used game that works just as better as it works just as good as the new ones. Yes, but there's a catch to it. $55 is going to the pocket of GameStop, ain't going towards the developer. Yes, they already got their money, and that's so true, and you're right about that. But you gotta understand, this is why we have DLC and expansion packs on console gaming now. They realize console gaming, it was and is, an untapped market when it comes to add-on sales. That market is surely untapped and surely not really conquered. Now it's getting pretty cluttered now with all the DLC from FIFA and the rest of them. But back in that time, you didn't have that issue. All you had was games completed. Can you imagine in PS1 era if you had to buy 2 or 3 discs to complete one game? Or I had to buy the game separately? There's no way to download it. Especially in the PS2 and how advanced that thing was. Can you imagine trying to download DLC on, let's say, Ratchet and Clank up your arsenal? You couldn't. There's no way to do so. It had to happen in this last couple eras. The PS3 to PS4 era started the whole thing with downloadable content and the DLC. What stuff did happen this generation, folks? It happened during the PS3 and 360 era. And I blame us for it too, gamers. We sit idly by and oh, well, it looks nice, it's fun, we get extra stuff, yay, we don't understand that yay we're saying is that, we're saying yay, should be saying hell no to it. But we didn't. We opened our arms and embraced it. And once EA, Activision, Bungie, the rest of them, we're making it rain for them. Like I said, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. If you get bang for your buck, by all means, buy them. If you think The Witcher 3 DLC, hey, you can buy the game now brand new with all the DLC on it, practically, I do believe. If you can sit there and buy that stuff and spend that kind of money, go for it. It's an expansion pack. It's opening your world a lot more up, so you ain't gotta worry about it. But if you're like me, you're very cautious about spending money you don't have and stuff, and you really gotta start thinking about that kind of stuff. I don't buy every Call of Duty map that comes out. I don't buy expansion packs for games because I don't have money for it. I don't have time for it. I don't have time to go spend money I don't have on things that I can't afford. I buy the games, the base game itself, or I'll buy the deluxe edition for $80. About $10 more dollars, I'll buy the deluxe edition, like Titanfall 2, for example, or Battlefield 4. I buy these things because I want to get extra things, and I know what I'm getting. I look at it, and I know what I'm getting out of it. With this, you don't know what you're getting out of these games. When you say DLC and microtransactions, that's another topic I can't really cover right now. I'm running out of time. But truthfully, Microtransactions are the new DLC. They're just more money getting out of you, any way they can. They don't care if it's by hook or by crook. They want the money out of you one way or another. That's really what it is, guys. Hook or by crook. They'll get it out of you any way they can. They don't care what they have to do. They don't care if they have to do it or not. The way they do it. Yeah, guys. Yeah, like, subscribe, turn on notifications, leave a comment below how this video was. Tomorrow I'll be discussing the crash of '83 and some other things as well. But